Okay, so we know that a week from this Saturday, on June 29th, is the debut of Rainbow Roadtrip. Now, from what I was able to tell, well, first of all, I do have it set to be DVR'd on that day, but here's what's funny. Rainbow Roadtrip is not going to be an hour, as some people would expect. Nope. It's actually going to be an hour and a half. Now, depending on the countdown of commercials, because on average, when you cut commercials down, you save, especially when it comes to My Little Pony Friendship is Magic on Discovery Family, when you cut the commercials down on that, especially if you're recording it onto DVD, basically the episodes are you cut down 8 minutes or so off the episodes. So if you look at the fact that you could have 8 and 8 and 8, you can cut out about 24 minutes in a sense. That's what you'd be cutting out, about 24 minutes from this 92-minute run, because that's what it says on my Xfinity deal. So if you cut out 24 minutes from that, what is it that you get? Well, we know that 92 into 22 is 70. You'd be getting about a 68-minute movie. That's what you're getting, 68 minutes. But according to, like I said, Xfinity, it is 92 minutes. The other thing about this movie as well is if you've seen the commercials for the Rainbow-Fied Wings, the Rainbow-Fied Rings toy of Twilight, which I do have, you will notice that the animation for it is done very similar to what you have seen in the MLP movie, the 2017 MLP movie. Well, guess what? You get ready to. Well, what I'm trying to say is, get ready to experience that style once again, because it's been rumored and it was confirmed through these screenshots seen on social media that yes, Rainbow Roadtrip will be done in the same style. Toon Boom's Harmony, or whatever they call themselves, is coming back to animate, or has come back to animate Rainbow Roadtrip. Now the reason for this, from what I understand, is Rainbow Roadtrip was originally, Rainbow Roadtrip originated from an original script, from a script original, or whatever, however you want to call it, and I'm kind of doing this on the fly, you can kind of see that it's unscripted here. But Rainbow Roadtrip came about due to the fact that the script that it came from was originally a script meant for the My Little Pony movie 2. Yeah, Rainbow Roadtrip came from a script originally meant to serve as the foundation for a sequel to My Little Pony the movie. Well, since Rainbow Roadtrip is being done in the same animation style as the movie, you could pretty much say that Rainbow Roadtrip, at its with commercials time length, is an hour and 32 minutes long, and without commercials is about 68 minutes long, almost 70. Pretty much you can consider Rainbow Roadtrip to be the sequel to My Little Pony the movie from 2017, due to the fact it's being animated in the same animation style. Now you might ask yourself, well, if that's the case, why didn't they just put it in the theaters? I don't know. I mean, the movie itself was a box office success. We're not going to deny that. But I'm guessing because of the fact that it wasn't as big of a success as they would hope, that's probably what derailed the idea to put Rainbow Roadtrip on the big screen. Now, is this a good idea to go in the same animation style? Well, that's up to debate. I mean, obviously this is the last season, so they want the show to go out on a high note. Now, whether or not Rainbow Road Trip is going to have any connection to the rest of season 9 is to be seen. I mean, we know that the movie sort of served as a bridging gap between seasons 7 and 8. We know that. So it makes you wonder if Rainbow Road Trip is going to serve as a bridging gap between the first half of season 9 and the second half. Because, there's got to be a reasoning as to, the scenario, as to what's going on in the story. Because the plot basically mentions the fact that Hope Hollow, where they're going to, is devoid of color. Not just the town, but the ponies. So you gotta wonder if it's going to have any connection to Grogar or such in season 9. We don't know yet. But that's a good question. But also the other reason I think they're doing it in this style is Rainbow Road Trip is going to be the first. Now I said this about Best Gift Ever. I said Best Gift Ever would be the first of like animated specials, 44-minute specials. And that's true. Rainbow Road Trip kind of falls in that same category, but since it's being animated in the same style as the movie, you can look at it as falls into. You can look at it from the perspective of, yeah, it falls into that same category, but it also enters its own category. And what that category being is, if they're going to continue G4 in some capacity after the series is done, and let's say they want to do some movies, direct-to-television, direct-to-video movies, that they're going to differentiate the two categories by animation styles. Like the holiday specials or 44-minute specials based on G4 will be done in the traditional Flash animation that we know it as, the AllSpark animation that we know of, but any potential direct-to-video, direct-to-television movies based on G4 will be done in Harmony animation. But that's just my opinion. That's just the way I see it. If that's the direction they plan to go. Like the specials will be the traditional animation, and potential movies based on G4 will be done in Harmony. But we'll just have to wait and see. But I thought I'd let you guys know and see for yourselves that yes, it has been confirmed. Rainbow Road Trip will be animated and presented in Toon Boom Harmony Studio animation. Basically the same animation style as the movie. And whether or not it has a connection to the rest of season 9 is going to be up to them. But let me know what you all think about this. Comment down below. What are your thoughts about the animation being done in the same style as the movie? Especially for a direct-to-television / direct-to-video / direct-to-streaming service, possibly Netflix scenario. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. Talk to y'all later.